The third word we hear from the cross is found in John 19, verse 26 and 27. There it says, "When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, 'Woman, behold your son.' Then he said to the disciple, 'Behold your mother.' And from that hour the disciple took her to his own home." From the cross, Jesus is aware of others, and he is commissioning care. Even from the place of heartache and physical agony, see the love Jesus has for his mother and for his friends. Do you remember when Jesus was dedicated in the temple as a young child? Simeon the priest blessed the family and said to Mary that her son was appointed for the fall and rising of many in Israel, and that a sword would pierce through her own soul also, so that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. I wonder if these words were rising in her mind again, seeing the pain of her own son being executed for all to see, and seeing her firstborn hung upon a Roman cross. We can imagine the sword piercing through Mary's soul. The waves of grief and despair must have been crashing over Mary, over John, and over any who had known and loved the Messiah. And in that spot, Jesus knows. Jesus is near. Jesus speaks to that very space. He helps his mother by commissioning care from one of his disciples. Think about what kind of Savior this is. He's one who is near to the broken heart, who saves the crushed in spirit. Let us remember, as the writer of Hebrews encourages us, to consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, so that we may not grow weary or faint-hearted. Brothers and sisters, we have a Savior who is not blind to our burdens. He sees our sorrows. He is attentive to our tears. And more often than not, he shows us his care by commissioning his community to notice, to draw near to one another, and display his love to each other. Today, that's increasingly difficult with social distancing. It may mean a phone call, a text message, an email, a FaceTime or Zoom call. But today, Jesus is still commissioning care to one another as we show his love. And so know that today, still, right where we are, he's aware, he knows, he cares, and he's commissioning us to show that love to one another.